Hello, Elizabeth. I am Gypsy Mermaid, Juana of the Sea, and I am here with your pendulum reading. And I also have your questions here as well, so I will be using that. But for the pendulum reading, just so you are aware, for a yes answer, it will be between you and I. For a no answer, it goes side to side. And for maybe I don't know, it goes in little like circles. So I will go ahead and start. And the first question is Elizabeth King going to become a child psychologist in her late 20s? Will Elizabeth King become a child psychologist in her late 20s? I see that being a yes. Okay, thank you. Now for the second question, it states, is Elizabeth King going to become a pediatric nurse in her mid-20s? Okay, that's also looking like a yes. Thank you. All right. And is Elizabeth King going to become a pediatric nurse in her late 20s? Okay, that's a yes as well. I assume because you are a pediatric nurse in your mid-20s, you will also be a pediatric nurse in your late 20s. So those are yeses so far. For the fourth question, is Elizabeth King going to become a nurse psychotherapist in her mid-20s? Will Elizabeth King be a nurse psychotherapist in her mid-20s? That is looking like a yes as well. And is she going to be a nurse psychotherapist in her late 20s? Will she be a nurse psychotherapist in her late 20s? That's also looking like a yes as well. Just like I said with the first set of questions with the pediatric nurse, because you are it in your mid-20s, you will also be it in your late 20s. And for the last question I have, will there be a change for Elizabeth King in 2020? Will there be changes for Elizabeth King in 2020? And that is swinging very hard yes. So overall it's really good. You have yeses for all of them. I assume you're gonna beat all of them, or you will accomplish all your goals if that's truly what you want. But I don't know, my advice in general is, to really think about what you want to do, and if you want to do all three, then go for it, sister. The sky is the limit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some angel answers as well, just to give you a little bit more clarification and, just give us a little more insight on these questions, what you might need to know or what you might need to think about. So let's see what we have for Elizabeth. For Elizabeth, what do we have? Wait. Pulled 3 cards for you. Helpful people. Within the next few months. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have communicate clearly. So definitely what I get with the overall theme of these cards is communicate clearly. I really think that this pertains to you communicating clearly with yourself on what exactly of these paths that you want to take. I feel that you can do anything that you want to do. When it comes to career and stuff like that and pursuing different things, it's all self-will, it's all under will. So, if you're determined and you want all 3 of these, you can have all 3. If you just want one, you can have one. If you want 2 of them, you can have 2. So, but communicate clearly within yourself and really figure out what it is that you want to do. And if you want to do all 3, do it. But, really get in touch with yourself. If you don't meditate, I would recommend you meditate and really gain the answers and clarity that you need for this situation. I see wait as kind of wait until you get in touch with yourself and really determine what it is that you want out of your career in the future. You know, I feel like you're already in your mid-20s. 94, I believe, is mid-20s. So, you know, within the next few months, which is the new year, you know, 2020 is coming up in the next month, but within the next few months, you'll have more of a idea, more clarity on what it is exactly that you want to do for yourself. And I feel with this card as well, with helpful people, you have people in your surroundings, you have people at the school, you have people in your family, you're even divinely guided and helped out by your higher power, your gods, ascended masters, angels. They're all helping you with the situation. So really wait, get some clarity within yourself. All these changes are going to come in the next few months. So really, you know, really get a grasp of what it is that you truly want. That way you can create it in this world. So that's all I have for you today, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for choosing me on Etsy. And please like my YouTube page. I don't really have anything new right now on there yet, but coming up. But I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day. Peace, love, and light.